doing today? Hello, hello. Do I have people on? Hello, waving, yes. I'm not sure how to spotlight myself here, so I hope you can see what I'm doing. My name is Nikki, and I work for Girl Scouts of Colorado, and I am so excited to be here today to teach you all a little bit about chemical reactions and acids and bases. So we're gonna just go right into it because we have a lot of stuff to go over. If you have any questions, feel free to just hold them till the end. I'll try to save a few minutes if you have some questions for me. We're gonna do some fun science today. So, acids and bases. Go ahead and give me a little hand raise or a wave if you've ever heard of those before. Anybody? No, maybe? Okay, awesome. Okay, well, that's fine. So acids and bases are usually different pH scale liquids. Now, I know that might sound a little bit confusing, so I'm actually just going to take you through a couple of things here to show you what that means. Now, an acidic liquid is going to be on the lower end of the pH scale, and an alkaline, which is the other end of the pH scale, is going to produce different chemical reactions and different results, okay? So we are going to use everyday household items today to basically come up with our own experiment, and then at the end, we're going to craft our own reactive volcano using an acid and a base, okay? Does that sound good? Yeah? Okay, I'm so excited. Now, what we have here in front of us are a few different liquids that you can find around the house. And what I've done today, can you all see this gorgeous purple liquid? I'm going to tell you what this is. It's red cabbage juice. Kind of weird, huh? A little bit strange. It's deep purple because what I did was I boiled cabbage to get this. And the reason that I boiled cabbage to get this is that it is a natural indicator liquid. Okay, can you say indicator liquid? Indicator liquid. And what this is going to do is it's going to show us which of these things that we have in front of us today are an acid or more on the acidic pH scale, and then more on the alkaline pH scale. Okay, so if it's acidic, it's going to turn red. Neutral stuff is going to be purple, so cabbage liquid is usually neutral, right? And basic solutions are going to appear blue. All right, so go ahead and unmute. I'm going to have you shout out what you think each one is, whether or not it's an acid or a base, okay? Are you ready? So the first one we're going to do today is this lemon juice. So what I've done is I've just squeezed this lemon into the clear cup. We've got some liquid in there that we're going to test. So go ahead, tell me, what do you think? Do you think it's going to turn red like an acid or blue? Like more alkaline on the pH?
Blue.
Blue. Think it's gonna be blue? Okay, well, let's find out. I can open this. There we go. Okay, and we're just gonna pour it in. Ready? What's that look like? It's red. That means that lemon is an acid. And that makes sense, right? Because lemons have citric acid in them and they're pretty tart. So when you taste something that's an acid, it's going to be kind of tart. So there we go. There's our lemon. All right. The next one we have here is baking soda. What do you think baking soda is going to turn into? Red or blue?
Blue.
You think it's going to be blue? Okay.
No,
okay.
red.
You think it's going to be red? So you think it's going to be acidic. Let's see what happens.
We were right. Blue.
Ooh, it's turning kind of dark blue, isn't it? Compare it to the cabbage here. It's a little hard for you to see. It's more on the blue side. Okay, so that means that it is alkaline, right? It's an alkaline liquid. You can see the difference between acids and bases. Okay, let's try a different one. So I have here just some clear laundry detergent. What do you think that's going to be?
Red.
You think it's going to be a more acidic thing? Okay. Anybody else?
Red.
Okay, so we think it's going to be red. That's great.
Blue.
Blue? Okay, all right. We've got some contesting here. That's great. I love it. Let's find out. Oh, looks like it's turning kind of blue, huh? Ooh, that one went weird on the bottom. Okay, so that one is alkaline, right?
Yeah.
The last liquid we're going to test today together is milk. All right, and this one's kind of a tricky one. So what do you think it's going to be? You're going to think it's going to be acidic or alkaline? You think it's going to be red or blue?
Red.
It's going to be red? Okay. Let's go ahead and find out. You ready?
Purple.
Purple, yeah, purple. Maybe it's neutral. What do you think? Seems pretty neutral to me, huh? All right. So the most acidic one is probably this one, yeah? Because it turned red with our indicator liquid. Awesome. Okay. And maybe the least acidic one, I would say, is the baking soda. So that one's the most alkaline. Now, when you put really alkaline things with really basic things, you can cause a cool chemical reaction where they neutralize each other. And what happens is the color of the juice is changing in response to the hydrogen ion concentrations. Okay, so acids will actually give up hydrogen ions in a liquid solution like this, whereas alkaline things don't do that. All right, so that is the color changing indicator liquid. And now I'm going to show you all, whoever has been prepared for this. If you're not prepared, go ahead and just follow along. I'm going to create one as well, but we are going to make our own reactive volcano. And the way we're going to use that is we're going to combine baking soda, which is a very alkaline material, with apple cider vinegar, which is very acidic. All right? You can use any kind of vinegar for this. I just have apple cider vinegar on me right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to get out all of our materials. And the way that this is going to work is we're going to have it on a tray so it doesn't spill everywhere. Okay? And you're going to need 2 cups. They can be styrofoam or plastic as long as you can cut the bottoms of them, okay? And what you're going to do is you're going to cut out those bottoms. Actually, only do it on one because this one's actually going to carry the stuff, so we don't want it spilling everywhere. Cut one of the bottoms out, okay? Because that'll be the mouth of your volcano. And just while we're talking about this, a volcano reaction is a different kind of science, but it's really fun to make in this case with acids and bases because you get a fun like lava reaction, okay? So what we're going to do is we are going to tape our cups together like this with the top open for the top of your volcano. Okay, so we'll do that. And you know what? Before we do that, to make my job a little easier, I'm going to add the baking soda. So I'm going to just add about a tablespoon. I'm just going to eyeball it. I will use a measuring spoon for the apple cider vinegar just to make it a little easier. Okay, eyeball about a tablespoon in the bottom of your first cup and set that down on your tray. And then you're going to tape it together. Okay. All right.
What
Okay.
do we put anything inside the cups?
So I put a little bit of the baking soda inside before I taped it. And that just makes it easier. You are able to put it through the top, but it might cause more of a mess. So I just put the baking soda in first. And then you tape the cups together. Okay? All right. Then we're just going to do a little bit of decoration on the sides to make it look a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. You don't have to do this for the chemical reaction project. It's just a little bit more fun. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this piece of paper and I'm going to tape it around probably this way. So I'm going to go ahead and cut a little bit off the top here, create a little bit of a loop. we're just gonna cut our paper like that so that we can then wrap it around, okay? Does that make sense? Do this. And then you're just gonna tape that on top. Give us that fun little volcano, okay? And remember, what did I say the acids and bases are gonna do to each other when they have that chemical reaction? What are they trying to do? They're trying to reach equilibrium. They're trying to neutralize one another. That's exactly what they're gonna do. And that is what causes that reaction, okay? So here we have our little volcano, all right? And you can decorate it if you want. You can put little fun stuff, but I will tell you that the paper is probably gonna get wet, so we're not gonna, you don't have to bother with that today either, okay? So now for the fun reactive part. We're going to take 1 tablespoon of our vinegar. We are going to pour it directly into that hole, and hopefully we'll have a pretty big reaction. All right, you guys ready? Yeah, okay. Oh, we need more? Oh, we might need more. Come on. There we go. Melting volcano. And as you can see here, the acid and the base are bubbling up outside of the volcano. And you can always get a different reaction by adding more. Okay, you can add more baking soda. There we go. Can anybody give me their best mad scientist laugh? Anyone? Anybody? Anybody have a good one that I don't know about? I'll give you mine first, okay? You ready? Can anybody beat me? I see you ladies doing it. I can't hear you though. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. How are our volcanoes working out? Are they working out pretty good?
We needed more of everything, so we're...
Yeah, sometimes you need to add just a little bit more, but you can do this over and over again. It doesn't have to be one time. You can use this a couple of times to create that reaction.
Okay, Mama.
You ready? Should we dump it in here?
Is Hazel's gonna work? Is Hazel's
There it goes.
Whoa. Yours worked, but no, it's not.
So that is something that you can do at home. You can also completely repeat this at home by buying a cabbage. This only took half of a cabbage to make, and I still have a ton left. I could try this out on a bunch of household items if I wanted to. So I definitely suggest you trying this at home as well, because you will be surprised at the different types of chemicals that you have in your home. Okay, that is it. If anybody has any questions for me, I am open to answering them. If you'd like to learn more about what Girl Scouts does and all the fun STEM stuff that we have going on, you can always go to girlscoutsofcolorado.org. All right, does anybody have any questions?
Alice turned brown.
Did it work out?
Did it work?
Yeah, it worked a little.
It worked pretty well.
It worked a little. Maybe you need to put a little bit more in there, huh?
Baking soda. Let's add some more vinegar in.
It didn't work at first. When it's all on the bottom, you just gotta mix that baking soda and it will explode.
Do I say thank you?
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for joining me with Mad Science. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and hand it back over to Cool Science. Thank you for having us. It was super fun causing these pH reactions with you today. I am Nikki again with Girl Scouts of Colorado, and I hope all of you have a wonderful science-filled day.
Thank you so much. That was awesome.